Welcome to the Cultural District. I'm Veronica Corpus of the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust, your guide to what's happening in the heart of downtown Pittsburgh. Come with me as we go behind the scenes and backstage to all the performances, places, and with the people who make your cultural district a premier arts and entertainment destination. Let's talk with Yuling Chang of the Pittsburgh Symphony to learn what's happening this month at Heinz Hall. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me here. I'm excited.
What's happening in the month of February?
February is a very busy month for us at Heinz Hall. We actually have concerts every weekend, but I'll just pick two that I'm looking forward to. One of them is our Pops concert, which will be featuring the music of John Williams. And we'll go all the way back to Jaws and Raiders of the Lost Ark. We'll be playing music from Harry Potter, E.T., Schindler's List. It's just going to be a fun night of movie music. For Mellon Grand Classics, in February, we'll be bringing back Emmanuel Ax, the pianist, who we have a very close relationship with, and conductor Yakia Ling will be coming to Pittsburgh Symphony for the first time. Emmanuel Ax will perform Brahms' Piano Concerto No. 1. It'll be a great night.
Catch the magic.
On a central...
This was an outstanding night out. Just terrific.
Feel the love. From the smash hit Broadway musical.
Bella.
Bravo! That's inspiring everyone.
Production in itself was wonderful.
To see the light.
Love conquers all.
It made me want to fall in love all over again.
Madonna mia, okay!
The light in the piazza.
February 20th through the 25th. Call 412-456-6666 or online at pgharts.org.
Christopher Hahn of the Pittsburgh Opera is here to share with us what's taking place this month at the Benedum Center for the Performing Arts. This month, Pittsburgh Opera will be performing Charles Gounod's Romeo and Juliet. Tell us about Pittsburgh Opera's version of this classic love story.
Right, well, it is really the universal love story, isn't it? Romeo and Juliet, the star-crossed lovers. And the French version of this is not very unlike the Shakespeare. I mean, everything's always based on the Shakespeare. The music is very sweet. It's incredibly melodic. There's a greater deal of emphasis on the longing and the romance between Romeo and Juliet. There are various scenes with Tybalt and Benvolio and all the characters around Romeo, but it's also a story about the isolation of Juliet. She's in the sort of male-dominated society, and she longs for freedom, and part of her freedom is Romeo. It is the quintessential romantic story. I'm sorry we're not doing it around Valentine's Day, but it's the perfect Valentine's Day opera.
In late February and early March, the Pittsburgh Opera Center will be performing at the High School for Creative and Performing Arts. Tell us a little bit about this performance and what makes it so special.
This month we once again showcase our young artists of the Pittsburgh Opera Center, which is our young artist training program. Once a year we do this production, which entirely is around showing off what they do. This year we're doing an early opera called L'Ormindo by Cavalli. It's really one of the very earliest operas ever composed. It's in Italian, but it's a light-hearted romantic comedy, one of those mistaken identity kind of comedies. The theater at Kappa High School, as we call it, is wonderful. It's beautifully proportioned. It's just the right size. It's intimate. It's the right size for an early opera like this, because all those early operas took place in really quite small theaters. We're giving a showcase for these young singers who, as I say, will often be seen on the main stage in smaller roles, but here we see them in principal roles.
It is Broadway's best play with its original Tony-winning star, the incomparable Cherry Jones. It is the year's best-loved theatrical experience. This is Doubt, John Patrick Shanley's smash hit drama directed by Doug Hughes. Don't miss this very rare chance to experience the play that has theater-goers buzzing, with a star who is making history in the role of a lifetime, Cherry Jones. Doubt.
March 6th through 11th. Call 412-456-6666 or online at pgharts.org.
We're outside the Benedum Center for the Performing Arts, where Harris Ferris is here to tell us all about this month's productions of the Pittsburgh Ballet Theater. The Pittsburgh Ballet Theater will be traveling to a very special place this February, Never Never Land. Tell us about this wonderful Pittsburgh premiere, Peter Pan.
Peter Pan will truly be a remarkable Pittsburgh premiere. Characters flying on stage, choreography by Septime Weber, the renowned artistic director of the Washington Ballet. This production has played not only across the country but abroad as well, so making its first stop here in Pittsburgh after rave reviews. It's a great vehicle for our company because of the character roles of Captain Hook and Peter Pan and Tinker Bell, but these are characters that the public and the children also know and get very excited about seeing replicated on stage.
In March, the Pittsburgh Ballet Theater will be performing for the first time ever at the Byam Theater. What can we expect to see in this warm and intimate setting?
The Byam gives us an opportunity to get our public up close to the exquisite artistry of our dancers, something that you might not experience to the same effect at a larger theater. And the choreography, of course, has been selected to suit that setting. There'll be 3 Pittsburgh premieres, one of which will be a world premiere by Etta Cox. She's a jazz vocalist here, many know of her. Also on the program, Sal Aiello's Clowns and Other Dances, as well as Dennis Nahat's Moments, and that's with music by Felix Mendelssohn.
Let's talk with Ted Pappas of the Pittsburgh Public Theater to find out what's on deck this month at the O'Reilly. Thanks so much, Ted, for taking the time to sit down and talk with us today.
Great pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So what's happening this month at the Public Theater?
The Public Theater has one of the greatest musicals ever written on its stage, Cabaret. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it, but you've never really seen it until you've seen it in the O'Reilly Theater up close and personal. I'm directing and choreographing it myself. It's a great cast, a great score, and truly one of the best musicals ever written.
Describe the show for us.
Well, Cabaret won all sorts of Tony Awards and Academy Awards, but basically it's this great story of Berlin in the 1930s, and this English singer and the man who falls under her spell and the MC who lures the audience in. It's just a great, great show full of exciting characters and great songs and terrific dances, and it's a bit of history too.
What makes this show so special?
I've waited my whole life to direct and choreograph Cabaret. It's my very favorite musical, and it's a great big extravaganza of a show. Public Theater is combining resources with UPMC Presents to bring this great musical to Pittsburgh, and I couldn't be happier.
Find out what's happening in the heart of the Cultural District by selecting the Pittsburgh Arts Channel of the Your Town section on Comcast On Demand. For more information and tickets, call 412-456-6666 or visit us at culturaldistrict.org.